There is a moment that almost everyone knows. You're busy, you are doing fine, and then out of nowhere, their name appears in your mind. Not because you chose it, not because you miss them on purpose. It just happens. And the more you tell yourself not to think about them, the louder your brain brings them back. So let us clear something up first. Forgetting someone is not about deleting memories. That is not how the brain works, and trying to force it only makes things worse. What you are actually trying to do is teach your brain that this person is no longer emotionally relevant, and that is a process, not a decision. The reason you keep thinking about someone is not weakness, it's attachment. When you cared about someone, your brain associated them with safety, connection, pleasure, and meaning. Dopamine was released not just when you were with them, but when you anticipated them. So when they are gone, your brain does not understand why the reward suddenly disappeared. It keeps checking, replaying memories, creating what-if scenarios. Not because you want to suffer, but because your brain is looking for emotional closure. This is why distraction doesn't really work. You can stay busy all day, but the moment things get quiet, they come back, because the attachment was never processed, only postponed. So the first step to forgetting someone is to stop trying to erase them. Instead, you acknowledge what your brain is doing. You say, "Of course I'm thinking about them. My brain learned that they mattered." This removes the inner fight, and when the fight stops, the intensity drops. The second step is understanding what you actually miss. Most people think they miss the person, but in reality, they miss the feeling they had around that person, the sense of being chosen, the comfort, the version of themselves that existed in that connection. Your brain is not chasing a human being, it is chasing a state. And once you see that, you stop idealizing the person and start noticing the emotional role they played. This is important because it allows you to separate memory from meaning. You can remember someone without needing them. The third step is breaking the mental loop. Every time your brain brings them up, it usually follows the same path: a memory, an emotion, a conclusion about yourself. You stop this not by pushing the thought away, but by changing the ending. When the memory appears, you add one sentence: "This is over, and I am safe now." Not dramatic, not angry, just factual. Over time, this teaches your brain that the memory no longer requires action. The fourth step is allowing grief without romanticizing it. Missing someone hurts because something meaningful ended. Pretending it didn't matter slows healing, but turning the pain into a story about destiny keeps you stuck. You grieve what was real, not what you wish it had been. This grounds the memory in reality instead of fantasy. And finally, you build a life that doesn't revolve around absence. This doesn't mean replacing someone. It means giving your brain new sources of meaning, new routines, new challenges, new emotional rewards. Not to distract yourself, but to expand your identity beyond one connection. Because forgetting someone doesn't happen when you stop thinking about them. It happens when thinking about them no longer changes how you feel. And one day, you'll notice something quiet. Their name will appear, and it will pass. No spike, no heaviness, just a memory. That's when you know your brain has learned the lesson. If this helped you understand what you are going through, take a second to like this video. It helps more people find it who might need it right now. And if you want more psychology-based videos like this, subscribe to the channel. You are not broken. Your brain is just learning how to let go.